Okay, so it's morning. Technically, I think it's 6 o'clock or something like that, or 6:15, or wow, hair's all over the place. And so this is day one. Day one. And so I am going to be fucking. Oh, that's just annoying. The problem with curly hair. Oh well, can't do anything about it. I look like shit. So, the first thing I'm going to be doing this morning is something I'm actually going to be doing every time I, if not wake up, then at least make my daily video, and that is draw from the bag. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is because it is currently filled with pens that are effectively useless to me. They are cheap and shit, and they don't write well. They're gel pens, and, you know, I use gel pens for my writing because they're nice to write with. For the most part. These ones are, at least. Hole in the end. That's the key. Not actually a key, it doesn't do anything, but it shows that it's quality. Whereas all of the ones in this do not have a hole in the end. Looked like it did there, but it's because there was something on it. There. Do not have a hole in the end. Do have glitter, which is annoying. Anyway, today I will be drawing from that bag. In fact, every day I will be drawing from that bag. There are currently 119 pens in that bag, and each one of them will mean something to me. Colour has a unique aspect to autistics. It provides different thoughts and different you get the idea. Actually, you don't get the idea probably, but who cares? So yeah, I'll be drawing from it and then deciding how that will affect my day. Because, I mean, people do horoscopes, people do spirit guides, people do fucking... Actually, I'm not sure what else people do because I don't really pay much attention to that whole shit, but this is my whole shit. And it will do for me, for now at least. So, I shall look into the bag and do the drawing things and pull it out. Yeah. Orange or salmon or possibly red, depending on your perspective. I mean, I'm going to be active today, probably. I'm not sure. We'll see. Right, let's get on with it. So, I drew orangey, pinky, reddy. Fairly sure what to make of that. But then again, I am new at this. I'm supposed to make up some bullshit on the spot to make about how I feel. Oh well. Right, so, having thought about it, I have decided that it would be a good idea to try and get out more. Not much of a revelation, all things considered, but, you know, it's a thing. So I've decided to look it up. I currently live in Fleetwood, which is this little peninsula here, and I'm sure there's something to do up here. There must be. So I have Googled it. So I am going to, well, look around, see what's actually possible. Let's start with this TripAdvisor. Museum? No. Promenade? No. Animal what? Animal World. There's actually a petting zoo up here. That's just weird. Not in ferry service. So one of the most interesting parts of Fleetwood is that you can leave it. Okay then. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. What else we got? Oh yes, the market. That's relatively close to me, actually. That could be interesting, if there was anything there that was interesting. That is a big pot of whey. Pills here.
Pills here!
Sorry, bad joke. Old joke. I mean, handbags. I didn't realise that there were that many handbags. Shirts. And handbags. And handbags. And handbags. And handbags. And coach drivers? Oh, I get it. Well, you know, at least they have other stuff. Handbags. And handbags. The problem that I'm having with this, and that I had the last time I tried visiting the market, is this, and this, and this, this and this. Everyone there is over the age of 40. It is not particularly
It's not a particularly welcoming place for a 20-year-old. It's not, I wouldn't say oppressive, it's just, you know it's not the sort of place for you. You know that they don't expect you to be there. Like, they expect you not to be there. Oh well, what else we got? Russell Point. Where's that? Oh, I guess it's one of the lookout points. I mean, I kind of thought it was closed and locked. If it's not, then fuck, let's go take a look. Yep, this is where I'll head.
So, say hi.
Hi.
Fair enough. Do you remember the that weird shaped tower on that side near the golf course?
Yeah.
That's where we're going. I can't remember the name of it.
Weird shaped tower on the golf course.
Something along those lines. How do they do this? So, as I was saying, yes. Hey, Faith, if you're watching this and you do know Chinese, I know you know a bunch of Asian languages. What is fuck-em-all in Chinese?
Probably turns out it's fuck them all.
It might actually just be fuck-em-all, who knows? Then again, like, Chinese is an ancient and dignified language. It's been around for millennia in various different forms, to the point where it's got two separate, like, written forms and everything. So surely it has fuck-em-all. I mean, the swear words alone should be magnificent.
But the only language to swear in
Oh god, gravel.
is English.
I don't know, I bet German's quite good for it. Fuck me.
Can't say fuck me in German.
Fuckins at me!
I ain't trying to fucking
So, it's over there. I think. I wonder if I can zoom like this. I can zoom like this. Yeah, over there. And that is a long walk. Which is annoying. Kind of funny. The no trespassing sign specifically aimed at dog walkers. What? Through the wire fence? I realise the dog walkers are persistent in some cases, but that's pushing it a bit far, I think. Sure that's a good idea? Fair enough. Yeah, you just trying to dog shit you there. That is not a tree. That's a discarded Christmas plant. Are you sure about that? Oh, being on concrete, it's not because you... I don't think this was such a long walk. I may regret this. Well, I mean, we're not halfway at this point. Around, it's just like I get it. Judging this is making it fun. Sorry, say again? You know, something's just occurred to me. There's a very good chance that the microphone is getting so much wind in it. So that means that is going to be a problem. So that was a complete fucking waste of time. In addition to it being closed, there's a very good chance that all of the audio that we just recorded has been completely obliterated. Because, you know, wind.
Yes, shouldn't have had them beans.
Yeah, so that was the day. My first day of trying to do the whole vlogging recording thingy. And do you know what? Didn't go that well. Decided to go out. The place was closed. Knocker. Imagine that. Also learned that it's remarkably difficult to hold a phone out in front of you like this for like an entire walking thing. Gonna have to work on that. Also gonna have to work on speaking louder. You may have noticed that like the wind obliterated a lot of the audio for the walking along the hills thing. And there was also a lot of car noise, despite the fact that you could hear my father perfectly clearly. You couldn't hear me. And that's that's one of the side effects of autism. It's a social issue, and one of the things that can occur from it is an inability to tell when a voice raised is appropriate and when a voice lowered is not appropriate, and all of those thingies and blah. Gremlins, head, break. So, that's something I am going to work on. So I have to start talking more loudly. It means boosting self-confidence and all of that random bullshit. This is maybe going to be just a little bit harder than I thought it would be. But hey, on the plus side, I managed to get an entire day's worth of footage, even though the only place we visited was closed. Because they didn't update their Google thingy. Bastards.